Are you wondering, what is a true empath? What are the signs of empathy? In this post, we will go over a few telling signs plus more about how empathy actually feels. Highly sensitive people are often referred to as empaths. This is a person who can feel other people's emotions at such a deep level that it actually upsets their own soul. Many empaths are able to feel the energy radiating from a person without that person speaking or even showing any actions. When it comes to being an empath, or highly sensitive, it can be quite exhausting. That's why many empathetic people practice positive thinking and partake in daily affirmations. Until you learn more about being an empath, it's very difficult to block the energy of others. In fact, it can be disrupting if your own emotional well-being. The vibe of others is a major deal. You know that feeling you get whenever you're in a room with a lot of people? You seem to be more sensitive to the vibe of the personalities in the room, and you haven't even spoken to anyone yet. If you find that the vibe of a room full of people matters more to you than the average person, then that's a major sign of empathy. You might be able to tell if someone is having a bad day or if there's tension in the air, even if no one is saying anything. This can be helpful in social situations, but it can also be overwhelming if you're constantly picking up on negative energy. You take on other people's emotions. This goes above and beyond the normal feeling compassion or empathy for a friend or family member. A true empath can take on other people's emotions as their own without even trying. It's an involuntary feeling that you are just as sad, angry, or even happy as the person you're conversing with. In fact, they don't even have to speak. You simply feel the energy that radiates from their aura. This can be difficult to manage, as you might feel drained or overwhelmed by the emotions of others. It's important to practice self-care and set boundaries to protect your own emotional well-being. People go to you for advice. Due to the intuitive nature of empaths, they are often sought out by friends and family for their empowering advice. Empaths have this innate ability to give compassionate, empathetic advice that helps solve any dilemma. While you enjoy being helpful, offering advice in this way can suck your energy levels dry. If you feel this way often, that's another of the many empathy signs. It's important to learn how to recharge and take care of yourself so that you don't become emotionally drained from helping others. Emotional TV movies might drain you. An empath has a difficult time watching emotional, violent, or intense TV shows, movies due to the negative nature of the film. If you feel the intense emotions of the actors within a TV show or movie, you're probably an empath. As a result, you may find yourself enjoying shows more or avoiding them altogether. This is because empaths can put themselves in the shoes of the victim in such an intense, real way when watching such tragedies unfold. It's important to recognize when a certain show or movie is too triggering for you, and to take a break or find something else to watch instead. Sensitive to noise and light. When it comes to loud noises and bright lights, your internal being immediately senses danger or becomes alarmed. This may be because the loud noises and lights are signaling a bad situation. You worry a lot about what others think of you. Another difficult thing about being an empath is that you often worry about what others think of you. Empaths tend to take things personally and can be deeply affected by criticism or negative feedback from others. Additionally, their thoughts and opinions can really be detrimental to your self-esteem, if you allow it. If you've ever felt like you care a little too much about the opinions of others, that's a major sign that you're empathic. This can be especially challenging when you are in a situation where you need to speak up for yourself or assert your boundaries. Empaths may struggle to advocate for themselves because they are so concerned about how others will perceive them. Learning to set healthy boundaries and prioritize your own needs is an important part of self-care for empaths. You can barely handle confrontation. Confrontation is absolutely unbearable for empaths. The thought of approaching someone for a negative reason is a total mood killer. At times, this can leave empaths incapable of handling everyday tasks because their mind is solely on this dreaded task. The idea of conflict or tension with another person can cause intense anxiety and distress for empaths. Not only that, but empaths tend to feel guilty after confronting someone because they never want to make anyone uncomfortable or uneasy. This can make it even more challenging for empaths to stand up for themselves or assert their needs in a situation where confrontation is necessary. You worry too much. To add, empaths are the biggest worriers in the world. They overthink every tiny detail and second-guess many tough decisions. Their worry keeps them up at night, raises their anxiety levels, and gives them that disgusting sinking feeling in the pit of their stomachs. Empaths have a tendency to be perfectionists, always striving to do their best and worrying about the outcomes of their actions. This can be exhausting and overwhelming, leading to burnout and stress. Learning to manage worry and anxiety is an important skill for empaths to develop. You can calm people. Being an empath isn't all bad. Actually, it's a gift. Having the gift of empathy allows you to connect with people on deeper levels. You have real conversations and you always know exactly what to say when it needs to be said. You have this way about you that calms and relaxes anyone who is around. This is why you're a great friend, partner, and parent. Empaths have the ability to soothe and comfort others, often without even realizing it. They are skilled at reading emotions and responding with compassion and understanding. This can make them valuable members of a team, a social group, or a family. Empaths have the potential to make a positive impact on the world around them by using their gifts to help others. In conclusion, being an empath can be both a blessing and a challenge. It is important for empaths to understand their unique needs and characteristics, and to practice self-care in order to maintain their emotional well-being. By recognizing the signs of empathy, empaths can learn to use their gifts to make a positive impact on the world around them. That's it for this video. Comment down below if you have any of the signs mentioned in this video. If you've noticed 3 or more that you have, then you might just be an empath. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like to stay up to date on our next video.